These women may not have made the marquee, yet they managed to steal the show.
Have fun, kids! I'll just be here listening to my tunes.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 supporting female characters in Disney and Pixar animated films.
Who are you?
It's me, Simba.
Simba?
For this list, we're focusing specifically on the memorable female characters that didn't quite guide the central plot, but still played a pivotal role in the Disney and/or Pixar animated production.
Ladies do not start fights, but they can finish them.
Number 10. Grandmother Fa, Mulan.
Who spit in her bean curd?
In this beloved Disney film, young Mulan goes to war in order to protect her father. But it's Grandmother Fa that lays down the groundwork for the great journey.
An apple for serenity, a pendant for balance.
Beads of jade for beauty.
With a witty personality and a knack for connecting with dead ancestors, the elderly granny secures protection for Mulan. Or so it seems.
Great. She brings home a sword. If you ask me, she should have brought home a man.
Excuse me. Does Fa Mulan live here?
And while the objective doesn't go as planned, Grandmother Fa's influence pervades the early part of the narrative, as she offers numerous gifts and even a lucky cricket to Mulan.
Of all days to be late, I should have prayed to the ancestors for luck.
How lucky can they be? They're dead. Besides, I've got all the luck we'll need.
She's a strong-willed female who's unafraid to speak her mind. Yet Grandmother Fa's wisdom demonstrates her understanding of family traditions and the way of the future.
Woo! Sign me up for the next war.
Number 9. Queen Eleanor, Brave.
Listen!
I am the queen. You listen to me.
Speaking of tradition, this stoic and respected female has firm beliefs in regards to family.
A princess strives for, well, perfection.
Eleanor is a loving, proud, and educated queen, and her words truly affect those around her. But the independent-minded Merida refuses to accept the concept of arranged marriage. As a result, a beautiful character study emerges, as the narrative arc of Queen Eleanor not only reveals a figurative change, but a literal one as well.
What was in that cake? Cake?
In other words, Eleanor transforms into a black bear, which ultimately allows her to see Merida for the woman she truly is. And it's the shared journey that allows for a heightened sense of respect and appreciation amongst mother and daughter, with the queen loosening up her grip and embracing a more relaxed point of view.
You changed.
Oh, darling. We both have.
Number 8. Kala, Tarzan.
No matter where I go, you will always be my mother.
And you will always be in my heart.
As a female gorilla dealing with the loss of a child, Kala makes an unexpected discovery in Disney's classic adaptation. And despite the skepticism of her mate Kerchak, the loving Kala bravely and lovingly raises young Tarzan as her own.
Look at me!
I am Tarzan. And do you know what I see? I see 2 eyes, like mine, and a nose somewhere.
Of course, Tarzan doesn't quite understand the outside world, but he's fully aware of his mother's loyalty.
How'd you know it was me?
I'm your mother. I know everything.
When life becomes problematic, it's Kala that offers some insight into both the past and the future.
Tarzan, I just want you to be happy, whatever you decide.
Incidentally, she's a crucial part of Tarzan's major decisions, representing how love can overcome perceived differences and idealistic stereotypes.
Close your eyes. Now forget what you see.
Number 7. Edna Mode, The Incredibles.
This is a hobo suit, darling. You can't be seen in this. I won't allow it.
In Pixar's story of familial superheroes, it's a high society fashion designer that essentially saves the day. Sure, Edna Mode has a few quirks and can be slightly challenging, but her experience and expertise leads to the reemergence of Mr. Incredible.
I used to design for gods. But perhaps you'll come with a challenge, eh?
After 15 years away from the designing industry, Edna's customized costumes allow the Incredibles to flourish. And you better believe she's not going to include any capes.
No capes! No, go on. Your new suit will be finished before your next assignment.
It's this type of progressive thinking that highlights Ms. Mode as a heavily influential figure in the realm of superheroes.
Your suit can stretch as far as you can without injuring yourself and still retain its shape. Virtually indestructible. Yet it breathes like Egyptian cotton.
She's half German, half Japanese, and fully capable of blowing minds on a consistent basis through her remarkable threads.
I didn't know the baby's powers, so I covered the basics.
Jack doesn't have any powers.
No? Well, could look fabulous anyway.
Number 6. Sadness. Inside Out.
Crying helps me slow down and obsess over the weight of life's problems.
As the animated embodiment of sadness itself, this character is a true outcast amongst her emotive companions. And through most of Disney Pixar's Academy Award-winning film, sadness feels lost in the mind of Riley Anderson.
Riley missed the winning shot. She felt awful. She wanted to quit. Sorry, I went sad again, didn't I?
The more vibrant Joy often dismisses her presence, which is most definitely a shade of blue.
Think positive.
Okay, I'm positive you will get lost in there.
Even so, sadness does in fact serve a purpose, as her actions lead to a proper understanding of empathy and its relationship to core emotions. And while disgust also plays a prominent role within the narrative of Inside Out, contrasting the nature of Riley's insightful mother, Mrs. Anderson. All in all, there's plenty of feels going on beyond just the sadness.
Just let me go! Riley's better off without me!
Number 5. Lady Kluck, Robin Hood.
Young love. Oh, it's a grand thing.
In Disney's anthropomorphic adaptation, Lady Marion's lady-in-waiting is rather nimble and athletic. But that's only part of the skill set that makes Lady Kluck so valuable within the movie.
But how will I recognize him?
Oh, he'll let you know somehow. That young rogue of yours is full of surprises, my dear.
As a calming figure and purveyor of wisdom, she brings clarity in times of distress, most notably when Marion awaits the arrival of the titular hero. And though Lady Kluck can be a bit snarky at times, she's willing to walk the walk by mixing it up with fellas and displaying her cat-like speed and reflexes.
Hey, Prince John, challenge you to a duel. Hey, take that, and that, and this.
She's part comic relief, but her warmth towards Marion allows for a better understanding of how to deal with life's predicaments.
Patience, my dear, patience. Remember, absence makes the heart grow fonder.
Number 4. Flora, Fauna, and Merryweather, Sleeping Beauty.
It looks awful.
That's because it's on you, dear.
As the protective protagonists in Disney's classic tale, these 3 fairies look over the cursed infant Aurora. But when Flora and Fauna offer beauty and song respectively, Maleficent steps in to disrupt the proceedings of Merryweather.
Sweet princess, my gift shall be...
As a result, a battle of life and death is set in motion, with Merryweather and company dedicating themselves to the princess, thus allowing the girl to awaken for a most eventful Sweet 16.
Oh no, not pink. Make it blue. Merryweather.
And even though Aurora experiences the inevitable heartbreak that comes along with growing up, her fairy godmothers ensure a future with her true love, Prince Philip.
Wait, Prince Philip. The road to true love may be barred by still many more dangers, which you alone will have to face. So arm thyself with this enchanted shield of virtue.
Number 3. Jessie, Toy Story 2 and Toy Story 3. First appearing in Toy Story 2, this toy cowgirl exudes a whole lot of joy while expressing her deepest fears.
You never forget kids like Emily or Andy, but they forget you.
On a fundamental level, Jessie knows what it's like to feel unloved, but she's more than ecstatic to meet the star of Woody's Roundup.
There's a snake in my boot! Ha! It is you!
And through a friendship with Sheriff Woody, Jessie reveals her thoughtful nature while imagining a more fulfilling experience as a yodeling toy.
Look it, that's me!
Fortunately, Jessie's perseverance leads her directly to a new owner, which in turn leads her to a Toy Story romance with one Buzz Lightyear. As a character, Jessie channels all the fears of a lonely existence, but proves that a positive outlet can produce the most unexpected of results.
You'll be okay in the attic?
Of course I will. Besides, I know about Buzz's Spanish mode.
My what?
Number 2. Mrs.Potts, Beauty and the Beast.
That didn't go very well at all, did it?
As the castle's head housekeeper and resident teapot, this wise object brings levity to the mind of the titular beast. Of course, Mrs. Potts isn't exactly living her dream life, but she can do something about the troubling behavior of the prince.
But she is being so difficult.
Gently, gently.
And so, it's her guidance and no-nonsense demeanor that helps the beast learn how to act like a gentleman. In turn, the beautiful Belle takes note.
Cheer up, child. It'll turn out all right in the end. You'll see. Oh, listen to me. Jabbering on while there's a supper to get on the table.
However, there's no redemption without a genuine sense of love between the beauty and the beast. And it's Mrs. Potts that plays matchmaker.
Tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme, Beauty and the Beast.
In the end, her loyalty is paid out in full, along with the enthusiastic and unforgettable Fifi the Feather Duster.
This isn't working!
Hallelujah! We must do something!
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
For 10 years, I have done the best I could to raise you. Have I been perfect? No. Do I know anything about children? No. Should I have picked up a book on parenting? Probably. Where was I going with this? I had a point.
You know him. Charles Muntz, explorer. When I get big, I'm going where he's going.
Jack, I know how you feel.
Frankie, what if I told you about running away? Frankie, my star pupil. My name's Franny, and I teach frogs music. Really? Mm-hmm.
I just want you to know how honored I am to be studying under such...
No, you listen. I just want you to know exactly who you are dealing with. How many women do you see in this kitchen?
Number 1, Dory, Finding Nemo.
You already told me which way the boat was going.
I did? Oh, no.
Throughout her quarter-century existence, this royal blue tang has amassed a ton of experience, but not a whole lot of memories.
A boat? Hey, I've seen a boat.
You have?
Uh-huh, and it passed by not too long ago.
A white one?
Hi, I'm Dory.
Even so, Dory hasn't lost her lust for life, and she helps Marlin in his quest to find the lost Nemo.
Wow, I wish I could speak whale.
Yeah, she can be a bit overwhelming at times, but Dory proves to be more than valuable in the deep blue sea. This makes life a little easier for Marlin. And Dory's short-term memory loss only reinforces the idea of just how precious those special moments with family truly are.
And I look at you and I'm home.
She's always in the moment, and her positive outlook is simply infectious.
When life gets you down, you know what you gotta do?
I don't want to know what you gotta do.
Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming.
So do you agree with our picks? Who do you think is the best supporting female character in a Disney and/or Pixar animated film?
A princess does not place her weapons on the table.
Mom! For more colorful top 10s published daily, be sure to subscribe to MsMojo.
That's great! Dory, you did it!
Oh, please. I'm just your little helper, helping along. That's me.
Well, listen, fellas, thank you.
Don't mention it. Just loosen up, okay, buddy?
Oh, you guys, you really nailed him. Bye.